As Syria's civil war enters its sixth year, the brutal toll on civilians grows heavier by the month. The United Nations estimates more than 250,000 people have been killed. 4.5 million Syrians have fled the country, and a further 6.6 million are internally displaced, half of them children. Previous donor conferences have focused on raising funds to provide humanitarian relief. But speaking to VOA at London's Royal United Services Institute, US Assistant Secretary of State Anne Richard said the agenda for this conference will be different.
This year, there's more ambitious goals, which are to do more to educate children, to get jobs for the refugees, to bring development resources to bear, to help people get to safety, not just in the region, but beyond as well.
World leaders are aiming to raise $9 billion. Last year, the UN received only $3.3 billion of the $8.4 billion promised by donors.
In the past year, we've seen 1 million more refugees flee Syria, seeking safety in neighboring countries. So in the past year, the scale of needs has massively increased.
Jordan warned this week that the dam could burst if it did not receive more support to deal with the estimated 630,000 refugees on its soil.
Europe and the international community can give enough commitment and support to shouldering part of the responsibility that the host countries are undertaking in this period of time.
Richard says the United States is working towards accepting thousands more Syrian refugees.
We have been criticized as not having brought enough Syrian refugees. We have a process that is slow and thorough and intent on ensuring that no bad actors get into the United States. And we're trying to do as good a job as possible to bring in more refugees without undermining the program.
The images of drowned 3-year-old refugee Aylan Kurdi and the pictures of people starving to death in the town of Madaya have focused attention on the plight of Syria's people. The response of the world's governments is being watched closely. Henry Ridgwell for VOA News, London.